Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Family of 4 killed by suicidal pilot, deliberately driving wrong way down M6. A Glasgow family was killed on the M6 when a former RAF pilot drove drunk on the wrong side of the motorway, an inquest found. Jaroslaw Rosa, 42, died along with his 2 sons Philip, 15, and Dominic, 7, when Richard Woods, 40, crashed his Skoda into them near Tebbe Services, Cumbria. Jade McEnroe, 33, Mr. Ross's partner, who was traveling in the car on their way back from Legoland, also died at the scene. Her 7-year-old son Aaron was airlifted to a hospital with serious injuries. The brothers' heartbroken mother Camilla said their lives will never be the same again after the tragic loss. Now, a coroner has ruled that Woods drove his car on purpose into the family's Toyota Yaris on October 15 last year. His death was due to suicide following multiple injuries, Margaret Taylor, an assistant coroner at Cockermouth Coroner's Court, ruled. Other drivers said the Toyota had no time to react in the seconds before the sudden smash. Woods, from Cambridgeshire, had served in the RAF for 14 years, the inquest heard. At the time of the fatal crash, he was working as a flight instructor for BAE Systems. He had been experiencing a number of stressors in his life, and he had a history of alcohol abuse and anxiety, the coroner said. For emotional support, you can call the Samaritans 24-hour helpline on 116 123, email joe@samaritans.org, visit a Samaritans branch in person, or go to the Samaritans website. If you're a young person or concerned about a young person, you can also contact Papyrus, the Prevention of Young Suicide UK. Their HOPLINE 247 is open every day of the year, 24 hours a day. You can call 868 4141, text 88,247, or email pat@papyrusuk.org. Colleagues at a work conference near Preston, Lancashire, suspected he had been drinking on the day of his death after he reportedly fell asleep and didn't return after lunch. He was later seen driving erratically and swerving on the M6 northbound before he pulled over onto the hard shoulder. He then made a U-turn and drove back south on the wrong side of the road. Woods failed to brake after a near miss, and there was no sign of evasive action before he crashed into the family's car, according to BBC News. His phone revealed several searches on suicide, and an empty alcohol bottle was discovered in his car's wreckage, the broadcaster reports. Woods's speedometer was frozen on 65 mph, but he could have been traveling at 70 mph or faster at the time of the crash, the police said. The coroner ruled that Woods drove, purposefully at speed, in a southerly direction on the northbound carriageway in Lane 3 on the M6 motorway, with the intention of ending his own life. Philip and Dominic's mother Camilla previously paid tribute to her beloved angels. She said, "Philip was very intelligent, sensitive, and full of love. We will never forget his smile, open arms, and the words chilly, chilly, hugs, hugs. He was fascinated by computer games, but also incredibly good at chess. He loved chemistry and dreamed of studying at the University of Glasgow. Dominic was always smiling, very resolute and sociable. He was extremely caring, always thinking of others first, and the first to help if someone was in trouble. Always surrounded by a group of friends of all ages. He loved dinosaurs and Pokémon, but most of all he loved penguins and dreamed of adopting one." MS McEnroe's parents said, "We will miss you every day," and that she is a very much loved mummy to Aaron. An inquest into the crash victims' deaths is set to take place in April. Get in touch with our news team by emailing us at webnews@metro.co.uk. For more stories like this, check our news page. Era. More drivers face 90-minute delays on M6 near Birmingham after lorry crash. Era. More family pays tribute to devoted dad killed in M40 crash. Era. More drivers face hour-long delays after car catches fire on M25. Stay on top of the headlines with daily email updates. This site is protected by Ray CAPTCHA and the Google privacy policy and terms of service apply. Your information will be used in line with our privacy policy.